Hey Eastern students and family, welcome back to another episode of our Eagle Orientation. We want to first thank you for being patient with us. We started classes last week. We were super excited and we had a mild hiccup, and we're transitioning now to Microsoft Teams from Google Meets. And I know that we appreciate all your patience as we're moving to this new platform. Dr. Bell?
Good morning, Eagles. We have a couple little announcements to make for you. First of all, we're really excited about our lunch program. We are serving lunches on Tuesday, Thursday, 10 to 12 this week, but next week we're going to go 10 to 1 on Tuesday and Thursday next week, 10 to 1, and we'd love for you to come by and pick up lunch. The cafeteria staff has been working very hard to provide opportunities for you to do that. Also, another exciting thing I'd like to introduce to you is we're going to start a library collection outside with our librarian, Miss Page. So she's going to go through that procedure with you right now. Miss Page.
All right, hi Eagles. I'm really excited about the opportunity to put some library books in your hands again. And the way this will work is that we're going to piggyback with the lunch pickup, and we will have curbside delivery for those library books. You will need to reserve the books in advance, and you will have the option to both drop off books that you need to return and pick up the books that you have reserved in advance. That will be through our library catalog or through emailing me directly to get those books in your hands.
Thank you, Ms. Page. And finally, we wanted to go over one last thing that we are starting this week, and that is our mental wellness awareness special advisory sessions. On Tuesday will be our first session starting at 8:30 with our seniors. And now Ms. Weber and Ms. Zuber will share more information on that. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Heidi Weber. Ms. Zuber, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, and I'm Sarah Zuber. I am the mental health counselor.
Very good. I work with sophomores this year. And so we're here today to talk to you a little bit about mental health and wellness and to share just a few things about what's going on right now at Eastern. So the first thing that I would just like to remind everyone is we all need to collectively take a breath. So let's join in. Exhale. That's awesome. It's an important thing to kind of remind ourselves that we have to do this from time to time, because in this day and age with trying to get onto our meetings, trying to navigate Teams, trying to get codes for this and that, we tend to get very, very hyper and anxious. And it's just important to remember to calm down, because the more patient you are with yourself, the more patient you can be with your family members, and the more patient you can be for your teachers. And that's a good thing for our teachers to remember as well. So we all have to take a page. We all have to be kind to ourselves and to each other. So I just have a few things that I want to remind y'all today about, and I'm going to try to share my screen here so that we can go through this. So here we go. Hopefully this will pop up here. And let's get to the starting slide. So this is Ms. Zuber and I's little presentation on mental health and wellness, and this should be a familiar door to you all. So for the freshmen, you haven't seen this door yet, but this is the doorway from the hall down to the counseling center. Miss Williams usually sits right at this desk right here. So just thought that maybe you should remember what this all looks like in real life. So this coming up tomorrow, the seniors will have a special advisory at 8:30 in the morning. So make sure you get up bright and early. This is our mental health and wellness focus for our advisory section. Your teachers are going to send you an invite, and you will be logging in at 8:30 and listening to the presentation that Mr. Willis has put together for you. You'll hear some great information, and this is that mandatory, important, focused meeting that we all have to attend. And then the juniors will be taking part in this on Wednesday, September 2nd, and then next week The sophomores will go on Wednesday, September 9th, followed by the freshmen on Thursday, September 10th. So please make sure you are logged in and checking that out because we want to make sure that you are going to be taking a part of that. So we'll get back here to our split screen. And if you have questions about that, or if you're not able to connect to your teacher, please reach out to your counselor so that we can record that you have seen this particular training. This is just super important. This is our temperature check for the school. We will be doing more of these as the year progresses, but this is just a real important opportunity for us to kind of gauge that and kind of see where we all are, because it's important to know where our resources are and how we can navigate this very sort of stressful time for everyone. Ms. Zuber?
Yeah, so I just wanted to take a minute and just give a couple challenges to you all and some things that I'm hoping will help over the next couple weeks. And I actually have 3 things that I would love for everyone to do. The first thing is I want you to identify 2 or 3 people that you trust who you would go to if you needed to talk or if you needed help. This could be a friend, a parent, a teacher, a counselor, anyone in your life who you trust. And I want you to think about who 2 or 3 people are that you would go to, and I want you to write those names down. So at any point this year, if you're having a rough day or you really need to talk, you know who you would reach out to. The next thing I want you to do is think of 2 or 3 friends that you have that over the next couple weeks you are going to check in with. And I want you to go to those friends and just see how they're doing. Just ask them how NTI has been so far, how they're feeling, how they're doing, and if they need anything. And we're just going to be really supportive of each other during this time. And please keep in mind, if you ever feel like one of your friends is in trouble or really needs some help, please reach out to one of the counselors or reach out to an adult and let them know that you might be worried. The last thing that I want everyone to do is to think of a positive message that you want to say to yourself over the next couple of weeks. And this could be, I am strong, I am worth it, I am smart, I can do this. Any message that is positive and you yourself need to hear. I want you to identify what that is, and I want you to write it down. If you can write it in your phone, on a notebook, somewhere where you will see it over the next couple of weeks. And I just want you to keep saying that to yourself. And we're all going to work on these things, and we're all going to get through this. And please just reach out if you need us.
I think that mantra is really important. Ms. Zuber, I'm so glad you pointed that out, because I think that, if you could even put that on a Post-it and put it right up there on the top of your computer or on your tablet so you see it every time you log in, you can do this. And I think that our governor models this with his weekly, or not weekly, but daily briefings when he has them, that we can get through this. We will get through this together. I think there's great power in those mantras. Great power. So
Definitely.
Excellent ideas. Love that. So, well, that's it, guys. So we are here for you, and we just want to make sure that you have a great start to NTI, and that you keep your mental health and wellness all in check. So thanks very much for joining us today. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.